So Johnny Depp has started out 2024 with a huge win, and the big kicker isn't just the win, but rather that the media is not only covering this, but celebrating it as well. And you can tell that it makes the sites that shield a certain Aquaman starlet really salty too. And the best part here is that this media has to admit that Depp doesn't stand alone. That's right, you had people like Al Pacino that stood with the man. He made it very, very clear. I mean, it is amazing to see Team Amber Heard and just how mad they are with Depp winning. I mean, they're mad to the point that they bring up Warner Brothers. They're like, hey, didn't Warner Brothers sever ties with him? Hollywood, aren't you supposed to not want him back? Oh, this stuff is amazing. You and I, we're going to look at this today, too. Oh, fun times. Really, really fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So Johnny Depp has kicked off 2024 with a massive, massive win. You can see that in the pictures here. This is him directing, and you notice the actor that he's directing right there. Yeah, none other than Al Pacino. Now, what's beautiful about this, by the way, is that the media, they have to admit that it is a big deal. And some in the media, the Amber Heard shilling media, yeah, they're not really thrilled about this at all. I mean, you can see this in some of the slight headlines, like here's from Variety, the place that attacked him again and again. They have to bring up trials 2 years ago. The man's moved on. They will never ever let it sit. Now, some in the media are very transparent in their anger too. You can see this places like The Independent, where they have pictures of Depp. He looks really happy there directing, surrounded with hyperlinks that insult, degrade, and of course, they bring up Amber Heard. And some take the win very, very personal, in my opinion. I mean, here we have the Hollywood Reporter that seems really angry about the man coming back. They want to bring up Amber Heard. They want to connect her to that. Plus, I think they're mad because Al Pacino backs the man. I mean, listen to this. I'll read you a few paragraphs. It's crazy. Quote, Johnny Depp shares first images from directorial effort as film wraps. The actor, who is behind the camera after years worth of legal battles with ex-wife Amber Heard, called the production a transformative experience. Notice that there. They had to work in Amber Heard, and man, they go much, much further in trying to do so. Now, their saltiness over this win, it gets even better from there. And make no mistake, they are salty too. I mean, you can see this right from go. One word in. What do they manage to do? They manage to typo. I mean, they're rage clicking, essentially saying, ooh, let me type this out. I'm going to show the world. We're going to put that man in his place. Oh, yeah. Wait, we can't. Quote, images have been released of Johnny Depp from the set of his brand new movie, his first directorial effort in over 2 decades. It stars Al Pacino and recently wrapped production. Now, from there, you would expect to hear a little bit about the movie, right? Nope. Not from the media shilling Amber Heard. That's not what you're going to get at all. Instead, they're going to throw a fit here. They're going to tell you, he's been involved in litigation. There were allegations there. By the way, isn't Hollywood supposed to keep him away? What's up, Al Pacino? You got to love this stuff. Quote, Depp is behind the camera after years of legal wrangling and a messy divorce with ex-wife Amber Heard, which includes allegations of DV and 2 high-profile defamation lawsuits. I mean, why do you work that in without actually saying what happened? I think you know why. He has largely worked away from Hollywood and in the indie space since Warner Brothers severed ties with him on Fantastic Beasts franchise in 2020. And it's only then that they get around to talking about Johnny Depp's huge win here. And this is a huge, undeniable win, and they know it too. I mean, they went after the man's career, They went after his reputation. They're sending out veiled messages saying, hey, this guy only works in independent spaces. Now, he's no longer welcome in Hollywood. That's a warning to people to stay away from him. Well, guess what? They don't. In fact, he credits Al Pacino for his return. I mean, check this out here. Quote, in a statement heralding the end of filming, Depp called the project, quote, an incredibly fulfilling and transformative experience. He added, quote, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the entire cast, the crew, and producers for their unwavering commitment to creativity. And then, check this out, I love this part, to Al Pacino. So this is directly to Al Pacino, who requested that I make this film. How could I refuse? So he's saying, like point blank, I didn't go in and want to pick this film out. No, Al Pacino, he hit me up. He requested that I make that. Hey, how could I refuse him? Then he gives this to Al Pacino, a sincere acknowledgement for generously contributing his talent and dedication to the project. This film is a testament to the collaborative spirit of independent filmmaking, and I'm excited to present this unique and compelling story to the world. And the real cherry on the Team Amber Heard media temper tantrum Sunday is the fact that they bring up the fact that, oh, Depp, he's supposed to be boycotted, right? I mean, bringing in footage of him from Cannes talking about this stuff. And I think that this is beautiful when you listen to it and you put it all together. I mean, listen to this here.
Well, I mean, you'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point. To feel like, no, none of this is happening. This is actually just a kind of a weird joke. You've been asleep for 35 years. So just let the weirdness commence. Of course, you know, I mean, when you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that is merely a bunch of kind of vowels and consonants floating in the air, yeah, you feel a bit boycotted. Do I feel boycotted now? No, not at all. But I don't feel boycotted by Hollywood because I don't think about it.
See, personally, I think that that shows why they're so salty over this win, not just because he's winning, mind you, but because he found a way around them. I mean, this isn't some localized Hollywood thing. This is worldwide. You can see it in the coverage. It is everywhere. How do they compete with that? And the real answer is they don't. I mean, you see a man making tens of millions of dollars in advertisement. He's cleared his name. He's on his second movie. He's in the director chair. He's being backed and more. Oh, they hate it. And you gotta love it. You gotta love it so much. Welcome to 2024, baby. Want to help out the channel, by the way? Check out links in the description. I appreciate you being here, too. Leave your comments as well. I'm curious. What do you think about this? Again, appreciate the heck out of you. End it here. See you soon.